Hey everybody, welcome back to Class 5 Collection. Ecto Eric here. Hope you're doing good. So, I'm excited because I finally tracked down a Beast Kingdom 1989 Keaton 2.0. I have the 1.0 and it is trash. It's garbage. It really is. Um, and they realized that they screwed up. A lot of people complained, and I will give them credit. They decided to re-release it the way it should have been. So I give them credit for that. It takes a lot for a company to say, hey, sorry, hey, you know what? I give companies credit when they try something different. That's awesome because you should try something different. And I understand why they did it. They wanted to emulate how the suit in the movie was. It just they used the wrong materials. So this is the new one. Well, it's been out for several months now, probably close to a year. And I just been they want crazy, not crazy money, but they if you go to BBTS, they want like almost $60 for this, and I was like, no, no. I went to my local comic book store, and they had this for $25. Walfarts, I've been checking because Walfarts, a lot of people have been picking them up for like $38, and this cool dude that I know that works at the store, he goes, hey, Eric, you gotta check this out. He goes, I have a couple of these in. I said, cool. I said, hey, how much? And he goes, $25. I'm like, you shitting me? He goes, nah, dude. He goes, $25. So fine, snagged it. Didn't have to pay shipping, and $25 versus, so I got a hell of a deal. And I love how they incorporated the symbol, and I don't understand why people complained. I love that. I know when the movie came out, people, ooh, shut the hell up, whatever. You know, like it, it's weird because like with the stand, I have this does not come on a stand. I don't think it does, but the 1.0 does, and they use this version, which is okay. That's fine, but I still like it. I like that. That's cool. So this is cool. So we're gonna crack this puppy open, and then want to compare them to after we go through everything with this one. Yeah, it's going to be a very brutal, and I was brutally honest in my review because I knew. Well, why'd you buy it if you knew it was crap? Because I needed it to go with the Jack Nicholson. Because this is a one ninth scale figure, so nothing goes with it. Your NECA's not going to go with it. Your McFarlane's not going to go with it. It's their own size. So yeah, and I bought Jack Nicholson first. I bought his Joker, and I love it. That's right now one of my favorite figures. I just adore it because you don't get many Jack Nicholson figures. You get a ton of Keaton, and I just don't want to spend the $400 or $500 for Hot Toys and other companies that make a 1/6 scale Joker. I thought about getting a 1/6 scale Batman. I still may, but so here's everything he comes with. I will get him out of packaging. And he does have accessories. He's got his grapnel gun, and he's got the batarang right there that he pulls a thief in. He got his shurikens, and he's got a bunch of hands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of hands. That's cool. So let me get everything out, and we will go through everything he comes with. Actually, let me do first impressions. Wow, actually, yeah, it's about the same weight. The cape is trash, it still is, but you know what? That's okay because I'm going to take the replacement cape that I bought. This is how the body should have been. Yeah, see, this body looks much, much better. So, as of right now, first impressions, yeah, I'm ecstatic with it. And here's Batman right out of the package. Now, yes, the body looks so much better. Uh, the cape, I know it's very papery. It's not good, but it is what it is. I've got a nice one that I'm going to swap. I'm going to retire the old one. So he does come with a grappling hook. Very nice as well. It's decently painted. Does not come apart. He does have his band which you can pull the wire. So that's cool. And that's sharp as hell too. And he comes with 3 shurikens, which he did not use in the film. I heard that they did film a scene where he's in Axis Chemicals and he was throwing them at the goons, at the Joker. Oh, not Joker. It was Jack Napier's goons when they had Gordon. Didn't film it, but that's okay. But he comes with it, so if you do want it, why not? Sure. So let's take a look at the guy. I just put him on a stand for now. So, like I said, the cape is but this body is a hell of an improvement. I'm glad they did this because I will show you the original. It was connected to the cowl, but it would stick up, and it just drives me nuts. It really does. So this is fine. I have no problem that it's separated. I don't care. It doesn't come in any extra heads like the other one did. It has different face plates and stuff. And it comes in an extra head, and I think the eyes are looking off to the side. But I'm okay with that because that one was originally, God, 100 bucks, I think. Yeah, the 1.0. Does it look like him? Sure. I can see it. But this is how the body looked in the movie. Not totally smooth. Yes, that is a very vibrant yellow, but I'm going to have to keep. He seems to look very, very loose down here. Yeah, but it's not doing the bell thing, so that's good. He is even in the back. Nice. Got some bat booty back there. Yeah, this is I like it. And for 25 bucks, even for 38, that's a hell of a steal. Compared to BBTS and I checked on Entertainment Earth, they had it for $42, I think, but the shipping was 17 bucks. No, I can't. I bitch about BBTS and it's $6. It used to be 4, but it went up. So yeah, I was like, So like I said, he comes with a flurry of hands. He comes with punching hands right out of the box. So he does have like some holding hands right here. These are probably, I want to say grapnel gun hands, maybe. Yeah, this is, so you got left and right. Thank you for doing left and right, Beast Kingdom. I appreciate that. I hate that when companies only give you like, a right hand to hold something. It's nice when you get a pair of hands. Now, in the movie, he's supposed to have these little silver dots right here, but hey, you're not going to see it anyway, so I'm not going to get pissed that they didn't do it. Actually, I think one of my only figures that has it is the NECA 1/4 scale. That actually you can see the little poopy thing. So he's got like some. I'm gonna grab your hands. Pick up the Joker. That would be cool if they made a Jack Napier. That'd be so cool. Also, this would be really for the grapnel gun. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I would heat that up a little bit. You can even put probably the batarang in there too. Oh, sorry. I'm being a moron. This is for the little grapnel gun. Yeah, you just have to heat it up. These hands are tough, but yeah. So you guys get the idea. You can pew pew with it and shoot up in the air. So that's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right. So I'm going to clear the deck and we're going to do a comparison between the 1.0 and the 2.0. And here is the 1.0 on the left and the brand new one on the right. So yeah, this is. Now, I want to clarify before. Oh, Eric, why did you buy this one? I saw a lot of reviews, and one of the better reviews that was honest was my buddy Ben from Toys 210. I will tag him. He was so honest, and he's like, I can't recommend this. It's just it was, but I bought it because I needed to go with this guy. I come on, he was the first one I bought, my very first Beast Kingdom figure. So I only have three. But since I like the 2.0, I'm gonna try to pick up the other Beast Kingdom. I want to get the Bale, and I'll get the Pattison and all that stuff. I will be getting the rest of them. And love this guy. He is so cool. I mean, come on, it's Joker. So this guy. Okay, look, this is what I'm talking about. See, no matter how many times I've heated it, it will not. In the second cowl, same thing. It just pops out. So, I mean, if you look at it like this, it's not bad. You can still see it. But let's get to the extreme problem with this figure. One, you cannot get this head to stay on. No matter how many times you heat it and push it down, it falls. And if you pick them up off the shelf, you get head butted because if it falls this way, thank God the Nicholson figure didn't suffer from that. Now this is the custom cape I got from Batgirl from eBay. She's very nice. This is the stand it comes with. Very, it's nothing fancy, just a quick stand. So I got her cape. Now her cape is so much better compared to this. And I'm actually going to reach out to her. I want to see if she can make me one without the wire. I just want one that drapes. So I've got three capes from her, and no complaints. Very nice and very fast. Okay, here's the problem. What they did was they used a vinyl suit right here, which vinyl is not the best choice. A stitched vinyl suit glued on, you can actually see the glue of the muscle suit. And I have seen one video, I can't think of the creator, and he was very excited. He picked this up. This is like 3 years ago or so. He had picked it up. He was on vacation with his wife. He picked it up. He brought it home and doing a review. And he was, he's a collector, so he wasn't, roughhousing with it. And all he did was take this arm and bend it, and you actually heard it, and it just you can't fix it because it's underneath the suit. And he was just it just went to hell, the review. And I really did, as a collector, I feel bad for him. So what I would have suggested was not do vinyl. I think they should have done like a spandex kind of material. It would have been a little easier because all these they're just glued, especially like the front, the back, and vinyl breaks down. It doesn't. So if you live in like a very humid area, and you don't have climate control, but look how nasty that looks, and that came from the factory. I didn't do that. So great choice just by giving us this, just by giving us the body. Perfect. That's all I need. I don't. And the trunks look like crap. You can't get the belt. No, I like the color of the belt better. I kind of wish they would use this. And I'm glad the belt is bigger because there wasn't much detail in this. But that's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna have the cape draped over him in the front, and the proportions don't look right. Like, I don't know. It's just he just looks off. So yeah. But like I said, when you pop this, I'm expecting this to go flying. It is so loose. So he's going to be retired. I'm going to put him back in the box. But he served his purpose. But yeah, yeah. But he did come with a bunch of accessories. Like, actually, I got the box right here. So this was the original box that came in. And yeah, of course, they had it flat here, and you can't get it to go flat. But he does come with all kinds of goodies. The Batmobile pager, the remote detonator shurikens. He even got the smoke bombs. Um, so yes, definitely a lot of stuff. I actually used the cowl, the extra cowl it came with. I just pop out the faceplate, and I just use it for, off to the side, like just why not, right? I got it, might as well use it. Of course, the cool thing it did come with is that line launcher that he used to rescue Vicky Vale from the museum. So this is nice. So I'll be able to use it with this guy. So nothing's going to go to waste. The original cape. These are the 2 mount plates that it came with. And here's the accessories. Same grappling gun. It actually has this, and I could never figure out how to hook it up. It is when it's that. Watch it go flying. It's this piece, this guard piece that pops out from his wrist. He hits the dude in the junk that's coming at him, that shoots out. I could not figure out how to get it to hook into underneath here. I couldn't. So, not worried about it. So this is the original Batarang. It does have twine on it. And smoke bombs and the Batmobile pager. And it actually has the bat symbol on it. Pretty damn cool. Now, in the movie, we really couldn't see it. You could see him holding it, talking into it, but we couldn't see any detail. But that they put it on there, that's pretty damn cool. So the accessories were really good on the 1.0. So I'm happy. I'm glad I have this guy. I am not sorry that I am going to replace him, just because it's, like I said, the body's just, it just don't right. So I'm going to heat this up. I'm going to put this nicer cape on him, and then I'll show you what he looks like. Okay, so I heated it up. I popped the head off. So I didn't realize that they glued the cape down, but it's just glue. I can just peel this off and then just slap this one on. It's just, I don't like the feel of it. It's just got that paper feel. It really doesn't look all that bad. I could probably leave it, but I just really want it to drape like the old one is, like the one I have now. So, but yeah, I mean, big difference in the 2.0. They even sculpted a lot more than they did with the 1.0. So yeah, and these trunks were just bad. He didn't have trunks. He had this. So these trunks. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm going to peel this off and put the new cape on. Yeah, it's super easy. Just peels right off. I'll clean that up a little bit, but get some gooby gone. And like I said, that's kind of how I want it. So Batgirl, yeah, if you're into capes, definitely look her up. Batgirl. I want to say it's 31 or 131, but she's a very nice person, and she good communication, and I really adore her. She does a good job. So I'm going to clean him up a little bit, and then we'll put him back together. So I know he's headless, but let's just do articulation real quick. So you can look at that. Awesome T-pose, 360. He's got a double, which no way you're going to get that out of this. There's no way. So that's really cool. So he does have a bicep swivel, little swivel for his paws. It can even bend. This what an improvement. You can kick. You can double bend. Oh, you can get this dude in some really cool poses. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Is that cool one or just snap? Okay. It just plugs back in. But I was be in. But it's not broke or anything. It just snaps right back in. But dude, that's cool. So he does have hoof articulation, left, right, rocket. You got the Usos toe articulation. So that's cool. Yeah, this would improve. This body's so much better. So going forward, if the other Batmans I'm gonna pick up are like this, I'll be very, very happy. Very happy. So I'm probably gonna have to go heat the head up. But just yeah, like I said, this one you can't go past that because of the fabric. So they would have done a spandex material, and this is just damn hideous. I mean, god damn. And like I said, that was not me. That was right out of the box. But look at the proportions. Yeah, yeah. This one all day long. Like his arms don't look right. Like, see, they. I don't know. It just the trunks throw me off. But it served its purpose. But it was time to retire the dude. So I'm gonna go heat the head up, put them back together. Well, before we do that, let's take a closer look at the two head portraits. Now these are swap out. You have swap out plates, but we're not going to do that. Definitely this one, in my opinion. I got to fix the ears a little bit. Yep, I'm happy. You can see the eyes better on this one. Well, this one you really can't. So, but I still like it. Like I said, I'll still keep this, of course. And the other thing is the texture, because in the first movie you can tell. See, it's gruff, and with this one it was very smooth, and it wasn't really like that. So kudos for them, like Beast Kingdom, for going back to the drawing board and totally revamping. Now, the only thing I kind of thought was kind of cool with the original was his hooves were dirty, like he was walking around, and it was actually detail. It's the only thing that they missed on this one. They didn't put detail like they did on this one. So, like I said, yeah, I just like the scuffed up look, and there was actually treads. Where the new one, there's this totally smooth. He's gonna fall on his butt, that's for sure. And here he is. I so love this compared to the original. Of course, he's a pain in the butt without the stand, but here is oh my god, it's right in front of me. So I can reuse the stand. And then I can fuss with it so you can have it nice wire keep. She put a nice thick wire. So I keep plugging her, but please, you need a cape, check out Batgirl on eBay. Very, very nice young lady, and does a great job. It is sad that a company like Beast Kingdom and even Hot Toys and stuff like that, when you make crap like this, and a woman can do this out of her house, shame on you. Really, seriously, what the? That's some ASMR crap right there. I mean, it's really. I don't get it. So kudos to her. This is why I glad we live in the age we do, because we have third party people that can make better stuff than these $1 billion companies. Now I can have these two together. Now I don't know the heights. I know Keaton is short like me, where Tom Cruise kind of height. I don't know Jack Nicholson, but you know what? I don't care. They look good together. I just love this figure. I just adore it. He is my favorite Beast Kingdom figure to date. I just love it. Wow, and what an improvement over this. Like I said, I applaud them for trying something. I just wish they would have used a different material than vinyl. Vinyl pleather, you know what I mean? It's just it. Come on, come on. But hey, you know, it served its purpose for a couple of years that I've had it. So I'm gonna put him back in the box and go from there. All right, everybody. I am going to sign off. Thank you so much for the likes, subscribes, the middle fingers, the death threats. I appreciate it all. You're all great. We have an awesome community, and we get more. We support each other, even though we've never met in real life. Because my family doesn't give two craps that I have this. My son will come down. Yeah, it's cool because he likes Batman and stuff, but he is not a collector like I am. He's we're both metalheads, but he's a drummer, so this is not his thing. He loves it. He'll come. He'll take videos and stuff and send to his friends. His friends they come over and they geek out. Oh, your dad's a nerd, yeah, And but my wife could. She don't. She really doesn't give a shit, and that's cool. Whatever. It is what it is. But anyways, thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. So please take care. Keep collecting. Peace.